167 podcast. Boys, different scenery here, all blue. What's going on? I feel like we're in a different planet.
I like it.
Fresh start.
I like it.
Fresh start.
Aircon's blasting too, which is good.
Yeah.
It's 50 degrees outside, so
I've got a singlet on it. It just dropped to about 20, so...
should be cold.
Mun, did you want to hit us with a primer? Or you
I do have a primer for you boys.
I know.
Give it to
You ready
us,
for
bro.
me?
Give it to us.
All right, boys, little primer. We used to do a little thing called the icebreaker last year, but we've decided to change it to primer. And for the little primer today, boys, if you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would you choose and why?
Oh, that's a good question.
Any cartoon character.
Yeah, and who would you choose and why? Who would you hang out with?
First one that come to mind was Bart Simpson. Yeah, I'd love to
So
hang
you'd
out
be a
with
bad
him.
man.
I don't know, just a fun time, I reckon.
Just be a
So you're Millhouse, and he's Bart. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, Nelson.
Well,
I was going to say that.
But no, that's first to come to my mind. I don't know, I just used to love The Simpsons as a kid. So, Bart Simpson. I went to him as like, you know, they do the book days. It was like,
You
at
went
school.
as
I
Bart
went as
Simpson.
Bart Simpson,
Did
take
ya?
my face. Oh, and actually, I did a cardboard cutout of his face, but
That's fine.
yeah, there you go.
Bart, I
Oh,
like it.
man.
There you go. What about you, Hughesy?
Well, I would have to go. It's weird. Dragon Ball Z though. I'd be like a Goku's mate
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
because
Yeah,
he's
fair.
he
I didn't watch
me,
it,
and
so
he's a
I
good
know.
fella. Like he's actually a good person. So
When he's Super Saiyan or just normal?
normal. He's a
Okay.
bit psycho when he's Super Saiyan.
It's Dragon Ball Z. That's gone. It's going back
Yeah.
too. I love
I
that.
didn't watch
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Cheese
so-
TV. I used to watch it on.
Yeah.
Cheese TV.
Yes, that was a hectic, mate.
Yeah.
You know, in Queensland. Wow.
Mate, you,
Dragon
Mun,
Ball Z.
Who's your
That's a throwback.
cartoon character you want to hang out with?
Oh, I'm thinking, and this is coming off the top of my head. Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, it'd be a laugh.
Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc?
I didn't watch it.
I mean, I watch.
Do you even know who Bugs Bunny
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh,
It's on with like the Tasmanian Devil and that. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Space Jam.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, yeah,
Looney
yeah.
Tunes.
Space
Looney
Jam.
Tunes.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Looney Tunes. I mean, I
Yeah.
watched Bugs Bunny.
I watched Space Jam, but I haven't seen like Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think
Watched
I've
some-
seen any like Looney Tunes. I've only seen like the
Is that the Roadrunner? Or is that like
No,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Roadrunners in there as well.
you missed some
Tasmanian
Space Jam.
Devil,
Tassie Devil?
the girl Lola Bunny.
Lola.
The
Bunny.
Tasmanian Devil's a girl.
No.
Yeah. Taz. I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
Tasmanian Devil?
Pretty sure.
Taz.
I used to have a towel and thought it was so cool, and then someone was like, "Oh, it's a girl."
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah.
No, okay.
Nah.
Someone was
Yeah,
dreaming up.
you got it. You threw it away.
Yeah, fuck.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety,
Tweety.
yes.
What are some other ones?
I'm having.
I'm just
What's
thinking
the wolf?
about
What's the wolf?
Space Jam.
I'm a Bugs
The
Bunny fan.
wolf.
Bugs Bunny.
Wolf.
Oh,
What's up, Doc?
Daffy Duck.
Daffy
Daffy Duck.
Yep.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote.
Oh,
the Coyote,
The
Yeah,
guy who would
yeah.
hunt Bugs Bunny as well.
Oh, the shooter dude, eh?
Yeah.
With the hat.
Oh,
Kenny.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Nah, they're just
Oh.
kidding.
Who cute Kenny? Yeah, right. Good primer, man.
Yeah, that is a good primer.
That's your job every week.
Yeah,
Right? You've got
primer.
a primer.
Oh, no worries, guys. They're welcome.
Yeah, you can take it, mate.
Bugs
But,
Bunny.
what's been happening, lads? It's been a while since we've jumped on the podcast. Obviously, the new name, new studio. We've got an Instagram page as well, 167 podcast.
The socials are up.
Yeah, socials are up if you wanted to give them a follow and check out what's happening there. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since we've done a podcast and lots of time's passed, lots of activities have been done. Another kid for Munster. Or did you have Blake before? I don't think you did.
Nah, I think we
Bianca
finished.
was-
I think we wrapped it up.
We wrapped
yeah.
up. We wrapped up. Yeah,
Another
we did.
Munster
Yeah.
here.
Wrapped up. You didn't
Yeah.
wrap up, but yeah, we wrapped up.
Everything's been happening. So yeah,
Yeah.
fill us in, boys. What's been going on in the I guess you had the break. We're back into preseason now.
Yep.
Trial games coming up as well, but we've got a bit to catch up on. So
Heaps to catch up.
Mum, why don't you take us away?
Mun's been busy this off season, haven't you?
I've been very busy. What's been happening?
Talk us through your diet change, the races.
Yeah, the
new
races.
barb,
Surgery.
double hip surgery.
Double hips. Yeah. Oh, you've
Where'd you
got me
start?
stumped here, boys.
Got me, Blake.
Got me here, boys. Look, for me, I think 7 weeks premiere with my first ever girl, Blake. Congratulations,
He's been under the
Bianca.
pump.
It's the first girl, Bianca. You're welcome. Yes, that was pretty tough. Having her in hospital for 2 weeks that you couldn't take her home. So when we had time, or Bianca pretty much went Tuesday, Thursdays once the boys were at daycare. Went and seen her in hospital. Yeah, it was pretty daunting.
Was it? So it was 2 weeks,
Premature.
but it was meant to be longer, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's supposed to be 6 weeks or 7 weeks, obviously, for her to be full term.
Yeah.
Just because she had to obviously regulate her own temperature. She was in an incubator to make sure she was warm enough, and then she had to make sure she had a tube in her nose because she obviously wasn't strong enough to suck at the bottle or boob. So it was it's pretty daunting to see some kids in there. Probably we were 7 weeks preemie, and there was kids in there a lot earlier than sevens, and she was tiny. So it was crazy. There was a couple of pair of twins there, and don't know if you were surrounded by that. It was pretty scary stuff. But now she's come home 2 weeks, and now
she's flying.
The boys loving her, or
Jackson loves her. Jagger loves throwing stuff at her. She's been smacked a couple of times for throwing toys at her. The boys are getting around her, which is nice. Scary stuff, actually. I think I told you boys today. I know I'm probably jumping a little bit, but Jackson's starting to copy everything we say at the moment. I said a couple of swear words this morning, and he said the word back. But I'm going a bit further forward, boys. But then races with Hughesy, and I think we ran into you, Paps, and Jonah on Stakes Day. But I pretty much dumbass on Derby, and then came even on Melbourne Cup Day, and then won a little bit on Stakes, and then I was had both crutches on. I had my hip surgeries and come out pretty good, and then went away for Christmas, and I guess back in the preseason. And like you spoke about my diet with Anthony Manchello, I've been doing a little bit with him, and hopefully it'll look good, but hopefully I can play some good footy for you boys this year.
Did you just say you look good?
Well, it's my best skinnies I've ever had.
I was actually going to give you a rap. I was going to say you actually look pretty lean, but you've done it yourself. So
I'm pretty happy with my body at the moment.
Look good, play good, eh?
Hopefully that's the case. Sometimes I'm being used to the dog body, and it's got me through.
What's the reason behind the diet? Why do you want to do it, and what is it? Like, what have you changed?
So I was talking to Anthony. It was a bit of a whole foods diet. Mainly red meat, but a lot of organic fruits, and I don't really have any. I had bread yesterday, which I was pretty angry about when we went to the content day at the 9, because that was the only food I could get my hands on. But I've been off cutting bread. I don't have any chocolate, and don't have anything sugary, if that makes sense. So cut that out. I think the worst thing I have, and I've had it maybe once in the last month, is dark chocolate, which is 95% cacao, or maybe 85% cacao.
Yeah, right.
What do you miss the most?
What do I miss the most? That's a good question. Probably, to be fair, I haven't actually. That was probably almost my first time to order Uber Eats today. That was close, but I didn't do
so
it.
You missed Uber Eats.
Yeah, I backed out. What do I miss? I reckon little KFC after a big day, I reckon. But I'm going to try and cut that.
Yeah, nice.
You've also put yourself on an alcohol ban this year as well.
Yep, alcohol ban this year. Me and Hughesy got a bet.
Man, you're maturing, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm getting old.
Holy heck.
Maybe that's just the hangovers that are coming back to me.
Yeah.
I think for me, just to get my body the best I can for not only myself, but for the team. I think after last year's grand final loss, I think it's really changed my mindset. So
yeah.
But anyway, don't forget me, lads.
What's the bet?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've changed it a bit because I've had a talk. So we spoke in the off season, and I was pretty keen to get off the piss for the season. He was keen to go from January 1st, and I was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. But we spoke about it, and I talked to a few people about it. But just because red wine's in pretty much my routine,
just getting on alcoholic,
which you guys know that, hey. So I don't want to take that away, and then it makes me perform bad. So that might sound bad, but I feel like red wine after a game I've done that pretty much every game. But I'm just going to hold that to 2 glasses a night, twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah. Oh, I have it with dinner on like Tuesday or something.
Interesting.
Does that count? And I can't do any more than that. And
I'm going to say no.
No other alcohol. Harsh. No, I can't, because then that's just. What if I start playing shit?
We'll send it to the people. Is Hughesy cheating his alcohol ban by having
obviously it's not an alcohol ban.
4 glasses of red wine.
4 glasses of red wine
a week.
A week.
And you reducing it from what?
What do you mean?
Like
No, that's what I normally have a red wine. But then on top of that, I would have
so you're not going to go out?
a big night out. Yeah. So no binge drinking, no beers,
Okay.
no voddies.
We'll put it to the people. I'm a big no. Munster's obviously yes.
Oh, I'm on the fence, but I just want it whatever's best for him. If he's doing what he needs to do for us to play like he did this year, mate, he could run naked.
What's to say if he stopped, he couldn't be better?
Well, that's something one of my good mates said as well. He's tossing that up, but
we'll put it out to the people and see.
Yeah. We've still got a couple of weeks to round one, so maybe I'm still tossing it up. So
there's a big wager though. It's 10 grand.
Yeah,
10 grand.
Yeah.
Can I jump in on this?
Yeah. You want to jump in?
I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's easy. You do it easy anyway.
But fair enough. It's a pretty big bet.
Yeah, well,
I'm interested to keep an eye on.
I might have to put that on Big Neely.
Big Neil, he wouldn't be able to do it. No, there's no way. Needs his vape and he needs his beers and he needs golf. That's what he needs. So that's my dad for if you're watching.
That's a great human. I love
Big
Neil.
Neil.
But we'll let everyone know.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll T's and C's. There might be some contracts signed. We'll bring the contracts in.
Bring the final one in
the next couple of weeks. So.
All right. Well, on top of you,
so what'd you get up to, mate?
Yeah.
Nah, not much to be honest. Fortunately, didn't get to play for the Kiwis, which was disappointing.
Yep.
The Gary neck was a bit sore after the season, but it was pretty good to be fair. Like, obviously disappointed I wasn't able to play, but it was actually good just to have a bit of downtime. I felt like it was a pretty big year and pretty big final series. Obviously, after a tough loss in the GF, it was just good to just put the feet up and chill out. So yeah, went up to the Goldie for a bit. Obviously we went to the races, done that stuff. Had a couple weddings actually, a couple of my good mates' weddings, one in Hamilton Island, one on the Goldie. That was pretty special. And then went over to Bali actually. Me and the wife, Mole, went to Bali, pretty much done nothing, like legit just done the same thing every day. I could have done it on the Gold Coast or in Melbourne, but it just feels good.
You went earlier in the year though, didn't you, to Bali?
Yeah, we went mid-year as well.
Yeah. Different place this time.
Yeah, different place. Yeah, we went down to Uluwatu, which is a good spot.
Did you see many Aussies over there?
Yeah. So we went to Seminyak first, and it's so many tourists there, so it's like, lots of Aussies, a couple of Kiwis as well, which is good. But yeah, we tossed up going to America, doing like a big trip. But after the year, I was just like, I can't be stuffed. Like, I feel like if you go to America, you got to travel inside America. You got to get out and get out and about and do stuff. And I was not in the mood to do that. And Mo she was keen. She loves Bali, so she was happy to go back there. And just had a really chilled off season, to be honest. Spent Chrissy back in New Zealand, my old man, and my sister come with us as well. Sister, her family, the kids. So the old man was stoked. So yeah, pretty much that's all. And I feel like when you have a good off season, you know you have when you're actually keen to get back into training. You're like, yeah, I'm ready now. Like I want to get back into routine. I'm over it. And then first week back at training, you're like, fuck, get me back on holiday. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Really chilled. Really good. So
did you how was it? Obviously missing Kiwis camp because usually you're prominent.
Yeah, it was tough actually because I tried to push on. Like I know myself, physios, doc, Bowser doesn't care. He wouldn't care, couldn't care less. But yeah, we're trying to get there and talk to the coach a couple of times. Stacey Jones trying to sort something out. But yeah, I was in a pretty bad way at the end of the year, and I was thinking, like, I don't want to go in there half-hearted. I'd want to go in there and be able to play my best, and I didn't think I could do that. So it was pretty tough watching as well. I remember I was in Bali watching it, and I think Kiwis played Tonga. Tonga played really well, and they were up heaps at halftime, and had a couple of Tonga friends that we were staying with as well, and they were getting into my ear, which made me more pissed off. But it was a tough watch, but it was good to see the boys. Good to see Sean Johnson play his last come out of come out of retirement and play his last Kiwis tour. But unfortunately the boys couldn't get the chocolates, but it's all good. Go again.
There you go.
Hopefully I'm there.
Beautiful.
What about you, Ryan? What did the off season?
Mine was pretty low key this year as well. Yeah.
You stayed put for a bit, didn't you?
Put, floated between here and Sydney, but I got my medal out of my ankle.
That's right, yeah.
So that's all out now. It's feeling really good actually. But yeah, got that out. So recovered for a couple of weeks, and what did I do? I literally spring carnival, enjoyed the weather down here. Everyone goes on about Melbourne weather. It's been beautiful lately.
Yeah, hasn't it?
Beautiful over the spring.
Bro, yeah, I was going to say spring and summer, like Melbourne's just a different vibe, eh? Like you go out, I was saying just before Chrissy, like early December, we were back at training. I was going out like a Thursday, just driving home on a Thursday after. Everyone's just out and about, just so happy. Even in Q, like Q's just packed. Just like, what's going on here?
Pain pleasure balance. I'm big on it. You need to experience the cold winters
to have,
because then you embrace the summers. Whereas you go to Sydney and Brisbane and all that,
all year round, they get sick.
They're complaining about it.
Yeah. And then when it gets cold, they go, "Oh, this is too cold."
Yeah. So,
which is not often.
That's why Melbourne people are great, I reckon. But no, I just spent some time down here. Didn't do too much. And then, over Christmas, went back for a week as well. So, pretty boring on my behalf. But,
it's very low-key of you.
It was very low-key. Well, the last few years I've been away, so I thought I'd save up, spend some time in my house. I haven't really spent much time there yet. And, a few stand-up paddleboard sessions out in the bay.
Canoeing, any more fines?
Bit of kayaking. No more fines.
No more fines?
No more fines, but...
do you actually still wear the life jacket?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, so you actually put it on?
I've got a loophole now.
You just have it in the...
I bought a stand-up paddleboard, and you don't need a life jacket unless you go out 200 meters. There's like yellow buoys out there.
Stay inside.
So I can just sit on the paddleboard with no life jacket.
And just not go out that far.
And not go out 200 meters. 200 meters is far.
Yeah, that's a long way.
You're 100 meters out in a kayak, you still have to put one on, which I don't get. It's easy to fall off. Yeah, weird. So no, not too much in my off season. Like I said, I was ready to come back. Sort of got a bit of a program over Christmas to start ramping things up, and it leads us into. I guess we just got back from Geelong, and we love Geelong. 10th year
pre-season.
out there,
it was the 10th year, wasn't it?
10th year.
How's the lady front going? How's the missus?
Pookie. Nah, she's good. She's good. She's she goes up to Sydney a fair bit to see her family and friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's loving it down here. Gotten a bit of a routine now, and it's all going well. So
perfect partners around the corner.
Perfect partners. Yeah, we're tossing it up. Spoke to Neil at 9 the other day, actually.
Yeah, is he going to give us some questions? Or?
Yeah, he said he'll help us out.
Really? Oh, wow, that's
could
awesome.
be a little ongoing segment we can cook up.
Oh, perfect partners.
I did ask her about it. She was not keen.
She was not keen.
She was not keen.
She was not keen. But
is it because she knows you'll be useless, or
I think she doesn't want to embarrass herself. I'd be fine. I'm pretty good with it.
No, but it's she doesn't ask questions about you. You'll be answering the questions about her.
Oh, really? Are we answering them?
Yeah.
I thought they were answering them.
A bit of both, maybe.
Oh, we could do both. We could do both. I think perfect partners used to be just the men answering the questions about the girls, but
I'd be like, yeah, true.
So you got to know her favorite color, or
right.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I don't even think she knows. So that's probably where I'll be in trouble. I got
random randomizer.
But to say that I'm the underdog because I've been with mine
for at least
not doing those tags.
Pressure's right off. Pressure's on you, boys.
Yeah, but you're in the honeymoon stage where you just talk about.
Well, not really.
Well, I'm in the middle then because Doozy's been with his long.
Yeah, true.
Time.
Actually,
yeah, but then like I forgot about what her favorite color was when she told me 10 years ago.
She didn't tell you in that music video.
Oh,
what music video?
Can we get that music video up?
It's covered.
It's got to be deleted, bro.
I think it is deleted. I found it like about 5 years ago. Now I can't.
I've got it. I've got it. Yeah,
I've reported it that many times, and I still haven't can take it down. YouTube, what's doing?
Oh, that's outstanding.
We got TikTok now.
That should be our start song. Like when we come onto the potty, that should be the start of it.
Let's find it. Mole sent it to me.
No, she did.
She's not as solid as you think, mate. She sent it to me.
She would not do that.
Yeah, and I held it back because I thought it's not the right time.
Actually, she doesn't mind because it's not her that's embarrassing in there. It's me. She's not even in it. She's in it for like 3 different things. Bullshit.
Oh, true romance.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Hughesy made a love video from that.
I didn't make a love video. I did not make a love video. I already told you the story. I shouldn't have to explain
for all our
myself.
New listeners on 167 podcast. May as get yourself out of it now because.
Oh yeah, so there's a clip on YouTube where my friend, Mole's friends, we weren't dating at the time, and so she had a drama or some sort of school project where she had to create a video, and then she asked me to be in it. and I was in it. And I was the man, and then the girl brushed me, and then I'm left empty-handed. But I got mole from it.
You found your wife from
Yeah,
it?
because I was so good in the acting or in the music video that she couldn't. She was directing it, producing it, and she fell for me. So
there you go,
I'll
young
take it.
love. Beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll
But
try-
it is still embarrassing. Like, it is embarrassing.
It is. It's
But-
great, but we'll find it for everyone. It'll be good
Get a
to
little
launch
snippet of it, a little
the,
clip up.
yeah, good little clip up that. But no, let's talk about Geelong. 10th year, Geelong
Yes.
Grammar School. Renowned to be very, very tough, and this year no different.
No, it was
tough. I don't know if we're getting a little bit easier, like us as players getting easier for it, but I don't know. I feel like it was really tough, but I feel like the boys were in a really good shape to be able to do things. Like, I don't think we had a whole heap of blokes out of training. Like, I think everyone was full like noise. So I think for us, I was really excited. I know I only did the first week. Second week I was away, but I felt like it was really, really beneficial. I thought we got a lot out of our meetings and a lot of other things that we wanted to get through. And as a leadership group, I feel like us three here and obviously the other boys that are involved, getting a lot better with certain things and demanding a lot more and expecting a lot more trust from the coaches. So I think we're in the right spot at the moment. We can obviously improve a little bit more, but pretty excited to see where we're at.
Yeah, I think it's getting better every year. Like, I reckon there's more purpose to what we're doing. I feel like there's still a few things that they just do to piss us off, but I feel like the last couple years, like, it was long. Like, we done the whole full 2 weeks, where this year I think we done 1 week, had the weekend off, and then we done 4 days.
4 days, yeah.
And I feel like it's shorter, but we're cramming more in, and there's more purpose to it. So, we get a lot of our meetings done. We talk about how we want to play in this year. We go over last year, done a grand final review, which is really good. And I thought it was a very purposeful camp this year, and finished off with another little sneaky IDQ, which was quite funny because they thought it was sneaky, but everyone knew.
Yeah.
Everyone knew it was coming.
How funny was the vibe in the group? So what happened last year? For context, we'll explain what happened last year.
Yeah. So last year, full surprise. Like, we didn't know IDQ was coming. Like,
So how was the day planned? It was like...
Yeah. So IDQ, everyone
training-
sort of knows IDQ. It's a 3-day bust up sort of mental.
Everyone
physical.
knows it, bar one person.
Yeah, I know it. I just haven't done it. I haven't been through it, but I know what's in it. But yeah, last year we had, I think it was our second to last day. No, it might have been our.
No,
It was a Wednesday.
No, it was our second to last day.
Yeah.
So it was our Wednesday. We finished on Thursday midday or arvo. So Wednesday we done a big field session. Finished that. Had gym.
Supposed to have massage.
Yeah, so had gym and then we had massage after. So everyone was just chilling. Boys had gym. Like, I think the backs were done first, so we were already chilling, and then we were about to jump on massage. Forwards were still in doing gym, and like our gym guy was like, "Oh, come on, boys, we need to go." Like, they just put a meeting on about. They tossed up that it was
our units.
Yeah,
dinner.
a group dinner, and they wanted to talk about where we were going, which, to be honest, it's sus now, but I didn't think anything of it. I was like,
do that though, right?
yeah, I was thinking like, oh yeah, sweet, nothing sus. And then everyone sort of rushed to get in there, got in there. They closed the door and then knock, and everyone was like, what's going on here?
We thought one of the boys was late.
Yeah, we were like, yes, we got someone's got to shout coffees. And then the IDQ boys, Mr. Walsh.
And you know who they are, don't you?
Yeah.
They wear the
Even
camo
I know who.
pants
I've
and
never
they-
done it. I know who he is, and they come in with their kit on, and then everyone's faces just dropped,
Couldn't
like
believe it.
proper
mate.
dropped.
And then I think Doc was filming, right? So I think there's a doco coming out in March-ish, and you'll see the reactions of the
Yeah.
faces. It was unbelievable, but it sets it up for this year. So.
Yeah. So this year it was pretty much the same thing, but they didn't have. Well, they had meetings, but there wasn't nothing sus, but everyone knew. So that second week we come in, even Monday we were all thinking about like, oh, when are they going to do it?
Yeah,
Like,
what's it going to happen?
we were hitting the coaches up, boys, come on, just tell us, when is it? And then they were pretty solid.
Yeah,
The
they were
coaches
solid,
were pretty
yeah.
solid. Like, they were laughing, so you knew something was up. But
Yeah,
I was
get
trying
some
to
sleep tonight, boys.
The best was when Liam sent the text into the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So our physio sends in the times, and he sends in the times for the next day. And he sent probably 7 o'clock, probably just after dinner, sent the times in for tomorrow's massage.
Yeah.
And just all the boys just got into
Emojis
it.
of me just going,
like,
story,
up,
story. They were putting up the books as like stop telling porkies, mate.
And then the anticipation started.
Yeah.
As soon as dinner finished, it felt like there was a countdown clock. That's what it felt like.
It did.
Because they told us the water was going out between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Which
that was a bit
sus.
Yeah.
Did they have anything to do with it? I don't think it did.
Well, I don't know. It worked out well.
Yeah.
Because,
but even the boys, the
What
video
time
of
do
the
they come?
boys
What time do they
watching
come and get yous?
4 a.m.
4:30.
Will you all sleep?
Yep.
Yeah.
They got
they got emerging
leaders and
Trent, Zave, Pez, Wish. Yeah. They knocked on their room and like
said, "These are your teams. Go wake up your boys and get them down to the thing at 4:30."
You got 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So
5 minutes.
I think most of the boys are ready. They had their stuff prepared because they thought something was going to happen.
They knew. Yeah.
I would have loved to have been on flying Warren X's room. You know how he gets scared real quickly and like erratically?
Yeah.
Imagine walking in there and he's just sleeping and you're just going, hey, mate, get up.
Yeah.
Well, I yelled at Pez. I think I was in a dream and he walked in and I was like, gotcha. Like, it wasn't on purpose. Like, I just did it. It was like a reaction thing.
Gotcha.
What's going on?
You would have been like, what?
Yeah. He's like, oh. No, and he's like, no, legit. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Shit. Get changed. Out you go.
Pretty funny. Means was actually just going toilet at the wrong time, and then he like walked to the toilet and just seen them standing there, just the Walsh and that just standing there, and he was just like,
yeah. And then Pez walked back to his room to wake him up, and he was already in his kit ready to go. It's like, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
but 4 a.m. up, and then like, what did we had to do?
To be fair, it was the first little bit was physical. Like we ran back, got our bag. They said pack everything in your room, like everything you bring. So
they said 50 minutes.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Which is a lot of time.
Yeah,
50 minutes.
Nah, it was less than 50 minutes.
No, it was because you had the two teams and one had to set up the tent. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So we had to set up this big tent. Our group, there was no one.
Two tents, 1 tent each.
Makes so much sense now because when I wasn't at camp that week, the second week, Hughesy got and packed my bag. I had a pillowcase and other clothes.
Everyone just chucked it in your room.
Everyone's just chucked the gear in my room.
I've heard about this.
GA threw all his stuff in my room so I didn't have to carry something.
Bro, yeah, because there was when I was packing your room, I seen this. It was like a like you know those surfing things that they put their wedding, like those. You know the physios have them, like the ice bucket things.
Yeah.
It was that, and it had like surfing stuff in it. It was all Harry stuff.
Oh yeah, they've always.
And I was like, seen it, and then I ended up chucking it back in his room. So they must have.
Well, because yet like people had fans.
Yeah, a lot of
PlayStations.
Yeah,
like
Sewell bring his PlayStation and his monitor down.
So the smart people knew Munster had gone home.
Yeah.
Because you were crook,
and they all just
logged their stuff into his room.
Pretty smart. To be fair, I didn't bring everything. I hid stuff.
See, I was panicking. I thought they'd look.
Yeah, so did I, but I was hiding it. And I just had shit everywhere though, and I was just like, "Fuck, no way I'm packing that." It couldn't fit in my bag, so I just started pack the dude whose room I stayed in. He had like these book things, and I was just chucking shit in there, and then I like turn it around and put it up against the wall.
The poor 16-year-old kid who's boarding, he's just got stinky jocks down the back of his
not jocks in that. It was like toothpaste and that, and I was just hiding everything, and then once I knew they weren't going back there, I was sweet.
So then we did that. So they gave us 50 minutes to set up a tent, but so they were split into 4 teams.
Yeah.
And then we got split into 2 and 2. You had to set up the tent, and in that 50 minutes, go get all your stuff and bring it down too. So we went, all right. I made the decision. I was like, all right, let's just split up. Yeah. That team goes, do your bags, and then we'll switch at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Mind you, our whole team had never set up a tent.
Yeah, you and the one that the tent didn't get up.
Yeah,
we put our tent up. I think you went first, to get your bags.
Nah, we didn't. So we went to go. So they come back down. The IDQ people were like, "Yep, there's 5 minutes left," and we hadn't even caught up to get our stuff. It'd taken us 45 minutes to put a tent up, and it didn't even stay up.
Yeah, and then it stayed down. Yeah.
So we ended up getting penalties for the group, but
yeah. And then like there was the normal physical stuff. We were doing we had to race this the big tires around.
Yeah.
I don't know, was it 50 meters or something?
57
meters back, and then do 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. Thank God I didn't have to do it because of my neck, so I was just doing squats.
How were the squats? So you were struggling with them?
The squats were all right. It was when I had to hold them when you were doing the pebbles. That was That was terrible. But yeah, then
did you do the?
Nah, because they only got one person to count. It was Chin
the whole time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one. Yeah. But that was the only physical stuff, which was still pretty hard.
Well, the milling was pretty physical.
Yeah, and then we went into milling, which is just boxing, body shots.
Body shots, yeah. You're just smacking each other.
That was pretty fun. That was
funny though, because they paired up like people that rivalries.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So that was good. And then just some like team building leadership.
Yeah, we went out to a ranch sort of thing, and then it was just
which was good. It was mentally challenging.
Yeah,
it wasn't
because we were like overtired. Like everyone, it was still long. It was up early,
still very long, and poor Keegs.
Yeah, what did he do?
Do you remember standing?
Spewing up. Yeah, he was spewing up. We were just chilling there.
But I think the thing after that, so we were just guessing. The big thing was the coffee van.
Yeah, the coffee dude, he'd done us a solid. He was a good fella.
But it threw us a little bit because we thought, he said he'd been in the afternoon the next day.
Yeah.
And then as we're coming back on the bus from the camp, we were like, oh, it's 3:00. So he's going to be back there.
He should be there,
chill, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Anyway, you get back to Geelong Grammar and...
Yeah, they go get your boots. We're doing a field session in 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bit long. It was like 45.
It was like full on.
I messaged Hughesy because
he knew.
I knew.
He took me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I texted Dan and I was like, oh, how the boys going? He's like, oh, they're finishing at 4 and they're going back on the field and doing some stuff. And then I texted Hughesy. I said, if you're back by now, you're going back on the field soon, so he's be ready.
Yeah.
And it was tough.
Nah, yeah, they told us. They told us before, but then you told me what we had. We had 4 arm wrestles,
Yeah. Which is like pretty physical. It was like a match sim, really.
Yeah. Everyone was cranky too.
Yeah.
But it was a good session, to be fair. Like the boys,
you get a lot out of it.
Yeah. The boys put in, and after that, it was grouse. Boys had a few beers and pizzas, and the next day we just carver. Yeah. The next day we had just massage and go home. So it was a good way to fit. Like obviously you don't want to do it, but I reckon the boys got a lot out of it.
Yeah. No, it definitely was good. And mine, you were crook.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, gastro,
guts, bro.
Mate, the guts got me. I don't know what it was.
New diet, bro. You had to.
I reckon it was a diet.
I had thrown everything out of whack.
Yeah,
mate, I went to emergency department on Wednesday morning at 1:00. I went and did my own IDQ.
In the hospital.
In the hospital. Yeah. I went and parked up. Got a parking fine as well.
No.
So filthy. And then I got my test back and they said, mate, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, hang on, mate. I'm sitting here. It feels like Mike Tyson's just gone 10 rounds on my guts. Like, seriously. I was in the fetal position and doggy position all day for like 3 days.
Mate, fetal and doggy?
Mate, I was drinking water and I was burping.
Nah, I know what you mean, though. When your gut's sore, you just go like,
and Bianca's like, get in the downward dog. And I'm telling you, it makes you feel better. Mate, it didn't make me feel better whatsoever, but I just stayed there.
I could just see
probably just laughing in the background.
I could just see her being cranky with her, like, shut up. Shut up.
Honestly, it was torture. I would much rather be with you boys doing it tough in the trenches, but I've never had that pain before. Maybe I was at the back end of it on the Wednesday, but I was just like off it. I must have been the prawns I had on the Monday.
Prawns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
must have been crook ones, bro.
Must have been the bad ones, mate. Out of date.
Crook ones.
It wasn't Whole Foods, so prawns.
Yeah.
Organic.
Oh, Geelong, done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Yeah, no,
Any chance, do you reckon, of moving it to somewhere better?
There's something good about it.
Yeah. It is good, but it is like they could.
But in terms of like facilities are awesome. Facilities are like
graph facilities.
I feel like the field was a bit patchy
this year. It was a little bit patchy.
It was.
Yeah,
usually immaculate.
Yeah, usually. But I think it's got everything there. Like you don't need to go anywhere.
There's probably more specific settings that would suit.
Yeah.
But I get it's good because it's like you actually feel like you're there for work.
Yeah.
There's not much.
That's what someone brought up actually. Yeah. Someone was saying if we went somewhere like nice, everyone just think we're on holiday. Yeah.
But you need the balance too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
for sure.
I reckon that's where we fell in. I reckon 2014 we went to Lorne and stayed at Novotel, Sofitel down in the water there. Yeah, mate, it didn't work.
No good.
No one.
Should have made it work and we could have still been there.
Yeah, true. We could have been in Lorne. All right, trial games coming up.
Yep.
Warriors
this week
in Hamilton.
Yeah, it's grouse. Games are starting. That means preseason's nearly done, which is grouse. So, I don't think many of us will be playing that Warriors game, and we usually like to send the young fellas out for the first one, and maybe some boys that need game time, and probably for us, we need to get our bodies right first. The old boys need to
get moving, get on the paddock.
Get moving a bit. But yeah, it should be good. Keen. I'm pretty sure all the games are on KO now, eh? The preseason challenges.
You did the promo last week, so you should know it all.
Yeah. On KO. On KO. But yeah, it should be good. I'm really excited that games are back, eh? Even being able to watch a few of the boys go. There's been a lot of boys that have had good preseasons. So
I was going to say, anyone to look out for?
I think we spoke of Valu. I don't know if he'll play that game, but
the Warriors one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not too sure who's playing, but he'll be someone to watch.
Scored that crazy try against the Cows last year.
Yeah. So he'll be itching.
Yeah.
Who else has been going well? I feel like a lot of boys have been going well, actually.
Yeah. I
feel like, I don't know if he'll play, but Laz has been going really well.
Yep.
Not too sure if he'll play, but a couple of young bucks. I wonder if any of the young bucks. I'll be keen to see Keegs, how he went, how he's going to go. He's had a good preseason. He got a taste of it last year in that Cowboys game as well. So, it's very exciting. I'm keen to watch.
Laz Valu, man.
For the trial and the Warriors, I know we're thinking about everyone going together as a group to New Zealand with the new facilities they got over there, but couldn't find out the right method or right procedure to do that. So we ended up doing training on Saturday. But I'm pretty excited to see. I don't think he'll play, but I feel like the really good preseason he's had is probably Wishy. I feel like Wishy's been really good. Now being elevated into the Blues Origin squad or obviously camp, which is he's just going to get more experience and get even better, which is good for us as a club. I'm pretty excited to see Kobe go. I don't think wing's probably his best position. I feel like he could be a center, but I just love his determination and his hunger. And I'm really excited to see once he gets his quad right, Moe.
I was going to say Moe.
Yeah, I feel like Moe. I feel like he's been pretty athletic, pretty powerful, and he's got some nimble feet, especially 1-on-1, and obviously he brings that from 7. So I'll be love to see him in the centres on left or right and just see him carve blokes up. So I'm pretty excited to see him play. Eh? What about yourself, Pappy?
I am going to go with one of Hughesy. I'm going to go, he always said Valu. I'm going to go with Keegs. I think I reckon he's been in the system long enough now. Not afraid to ask questions. I think he just needs his break. So, I like Keegs. And like I said, he's a kid who just wants to learn. So, tend to like those people more, the ones that sort of want to get better in each year and know they're sort of not where they want to be yet, but we'll do everything to take. So, keen to see how Keegs goes. He should get a few minutes in that New Zealand trial, hopefully. And he's only young still. So, fingers crossed, see how he goes.
Should be good.
Yeah, very exciting squad again.
Can't wait.
A lot of guys with more experience from last year as well. Like I said, Laz, even Alec, his development last 18 months. Joey Chan. That's pretty exciting. That's good. Great team to be a part of. So
we haven't probably spoken about him a whole heap, but Stefano too.
Yeah,
big Steph. He won't play the Warriors game, but another big body for our team, like the big twin towers, him and Nelson. So pretty excited to see them go together and see how we can somehow unlock them together. But I'm just excited to see him play as well alongside us. So
it's been good, and he's been training really well too, and he looks fit, man. He's
fast.
Yeah, he's quick. He's fit.
He's fit, man. He's
fast.
He's a big boy. I feel like he's big, but you don't think he's big. Like it's sort of weird. Like when you look at him, he's huge. Like he's actually bigger than you.
Because he moves so well, you don't.
Yeah, you don't think he's that big, but he's actually a big boy.
He's a big nimble.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
Exciting.
We do have segments for the 167 podcast. This week we just wanted to obviously catch back up where we're going, but there will be one. Munster's big fan moment of the week.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Thank you, welcome, boys.
In every interview, I reckon last year you've mentioned it, so we've stolen it. It's going to be a segment, but I'm going to kick us off this week, and I want your reactions for it.
Okay. Big fan moment.
Big fan moment.
So you got us a big fan moment.
Big fan moment. I'll get a little primer for us as well.
Yeah. Sure. To be fair, and like in the off season, a lot of big fans out there.
Yeah,
there were a lot of big fans, but mine's quite relevant to now.
Yep.
Jerseys on the back of names on the back of jerseys.
I like that. I like it. Eh?
Tick.
Big fan.
Tick.
Big fan. Huge fan.
Huge fan.
My counter. We spoke about this the other day at the media thing. I don't know about names, but have set numbers like the AFL.
So your number, that's your number for the year. I know in England they do that.
It is, isn't it?
They have like 1 to 32.
Yeah, but they still go from 1 to.
They still got names on there too, right?
Yeah, they got the names on the back too.
Yeah, true.
Like, remember we did it for a World Cup in Aussie. I was wearing 7 for the whole tournament.
Yeah,
and I mean, other blokes like Ben Hunt was not hooker, but he was wearing 3. Like, I know, but we don't want to get to that space.
You know how you were saying you like it. Would you go your own number, like you can pick whatever, or you got to go from 1 to? You know what I mean?
No, I think you pick your own.
Pick whatever you want. Yeah.
And then like it obviously goes off seniority and then goes down. If the person leaves the club, that number's up, and you can either do a ballot or
so like AFL. Basketball do it.
Basketball,
I guess.
I just think
gridirons.
All the American sports do it, and we're trying to sort of be big over there and have a presence. Why not?
Imagine if the club decided to retire those jerseys 1, 7, and 9.
Yeah, true. Like, but you'd have to be pretty special to get your jersey retired, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, those
maybe if you're an immortal or
I think the 1, 7, and 9 will be gone.
Yeah,
at Storm, but
1, 7, 9.
Yeah, I don't mind today. I don't mind it.
1, 9, I reckon. If Coop stayed at the club, I reckon he may have got his number taken away. But I reckon the 1 and 9 would definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, not Coops.
No, because Coops would have retired it. So what number would you picked if Coops? If you could pick a number,
we'll go. If you could pick a number, I would go. I've always liked 1A. I don't know why. I've always liked 1. But would you pick 1 if you had the choice? Of picking any number?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I reckon I might go like. I'll either go 6.
1's retired anyway.
I like 6 or like 98, like birth year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be mine.
Would you go?
I'm either 1 or I'm even thinking 69.
Yeah, fair. Maybe we should swap jerseys for a game.
Yeah. Can you actually do 69? Like, is there any NBA or NFL player that has 69?
Yeah.
I think NFL do. I don't think NBA does.
Oh, really?
Well, I'll take that back then. 69. I'll just do 24 then.
24.
Kobe.
24.
Cobes.
Yeah. Or
Williamson.
8. Don't do 8.
8. I'd go 8.
Actually, maybe 8. Yeah, maybe 8's pretty cool.
I just don't,
Mamba.
I don't know.
I like it. I'm a big fan, though. Big fan of.
Massive fan.
And then, say, if you sell jerseys with numbers on them, who gets the royalties? Because you don't get any royalties from selling jerseys.
Pull them up and divide it amongst the playing group because they're all playing the same team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So whoever.
So you're saying get rid of the sponsor on the back of the jersey at the top and there's a name, or have our name underneath the sponsor?
I'm not too sold on the name. I don't really care about the name. I think
you'd rather
the number. Yeah.
So AFL styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like if it's like a year, say like 2020, people can go back and see who the number 1 was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it like might have like the NBA jerseys where it says like, Penny Hardaway down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Like they got the name on the back, but like just a little touch.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't mind it.
That's a good start to the potty, brother. 167. Look at you. The mastermind's back.
I've had plenty of time to think. And but yeah. To celebrate episode 1 of 167, we are doing a little jersey giveaway. The boys will hold it up here.
Boom.
167. We will sign that and number it up. So for the giveaway, all you have to do is head to our Instagram, follow, and tag one of your mates in the comments, and we will pick a winner off the basis of that. So winner announced on next week's show. So make sure you get your entries in, and good luck.
Go the Storm.
Yeah, sure. I think that wraps us up for episode 1 of 167. Yeah. So thank you. Very good fun.
Good to be back.
And we will be back next week for some more. But like we said at the start of the show, please follow on socials, Instagram, Twitter. Not sure what else we have. Maybe TikTok. We'll see.
We got TikTok. We got TikTok.
Are we
going
to be doing fan questions as well? Are they going to be sending them in?
Yeah. I think we open up the segment as well. Some fan questions. Anything you guys think might help the podcast or what you want to hear, put it in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer those questions or improve the potty. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week for episode 2. Let's go.
Yep.